Welcome to my channel. I'm Nozipho, and today I want us to talk about how you can follow through. I don't know if you're anything like me, but a lot of times when I have difficulty following through, chances are I'm either overwhelmed, or I procrastinate a lot, or honestly, I simply am not motivated to get this task done. And so I've been able to discover 5 different ways that have helped me to be able to start something and actually see it to completion. And I want to go ahead and share that with you. Number 1, you want to plan your weekday ahead. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, seriously, like, you want to be able to know exactly what you have to do for that next week. If you don't have a plan, chances are it's not going to happen. And a plan does not mean thinking about it. It means actually writing it down. You've got to write it down, because if it's not written down, it ain't happening. For me, what I do is on Sunday, late afternoon, I usually get myself together and start figuring out what major things do I need to actually do for this next coming week. So the tasks are usually work oriented, and also maybe different areas that I need to run for the house. So I just go ahead and make a list of all of that, and I spread them out from Monday to Friday. Everything that I need to get done, I write it down. Number 2 is spread things out. It is so easy to get overwhelmed when you pack everything towards the end of the week or in one day, and sometimes you can't get things accomplished that you had hoped to because you just piled everything up and you just end up not having time. And so spreading things out helps a ton. And what also helps is that you want to make sure that you don't give yourself a whole bunch of stuff that you need to do. So I usually give myself 1 to 2 tasks that I need to do for that week, no more. And I focus on that and I spread them out each particular day, and it helps so much, because you know what? I don't like to be overwhelmed when I have a whole bunch of stuff to do, because I'm all about that relaxed yet productive life. In spreading things out, I also include personal and household things that I have to do as well. So it's not just work stuff that I'm planning out throughout my whole week. No, I have to also fit in things that I need to do for myself, things I need to do for my family, for the home, all of that kind of stuff, because you got to know the time and days that you're going to add these things in your schedule. So yeah, that helps. Number 3 is to create a time limit daily calendar. Every task that you have to do, you want to put a time limit to it, okay? And this has been such a big help to help me not procrastinate and not get distracted and all that kind of stuff. And since I work from home, I make sure that during my work hours, I go ahead and bunch everything up into 90-minute increments, right? So in 90 minutes, I'm gonna work, do what I got to do, and then I'm gonna take a 10 to 15-minute break, just kind of get myself, pumped up for the next segment of my work. And I kind of go ahead and do that until obviously when I have lunch, and also when my work day is over. And I also set a time limit for when I'm going to be done with work, so that I can get off work and start cooking, start getting things ready for the evening and all that kind of stuff, run errands and all that stuff you gotta do. And it doesn't have to be just with work. You can do this with your personal life as well. Like, if you gotta run an errand, or if you gotta go and do X, Y, and Z, you gotta fit that in. Give it a time slot. And the reason being also is that when you give yourself a time limit, you know that, okay, I should be done with this activity by this time. And if I'm not, I need to move on to the next thing that I have to do that's on my schedule, because you don't want to find yourself at the end of the day, you've only accomplished like the first thing because it took you so long, and you didn't even get a chance to do the other things that were on your list, and you're all like stressed and you're like, oh my gosh, like, how am I gonna get all this stuff done? This helps a whole bunch. Number 4, you got to get that sleep, girl. Yes, you have got to sleep. And I know you're probably thinking like, oh my gosh, like I can't. I've heard this a gazillion times. Sleep. It sounds so good in theory, but ain't nobody got time to sleep over here. No, I'm serious. When you get enough sleep, your body is refreshed and rejuvenated. You have more clarity. You are able to get stuff done faster even and more efficiently. For me, I noticed that when I go to sleep after 11 p.m., the next day, I usually take about an hour just pressing the snooze button, really trying to get myself up, and it's just a task. But when I sleep by at least 10:30 p.m., I naturally wake up, and when I wake up, I'm rejuvenated, I have so much energy. Give your body that time to rest. Number 5, you've got to learn how to say no. You cannot be everything to everybody all the time. You want to take pleasure in saying no. And know that you're doing it with good intentions for yourself and also especially for your health. Like literally, saying no can really improve your health because it releases you from a lot of responsibilities that you really don't even have time for anyway. And it's so easy to slip into overwhelm when you are constantly saying yes, yes, yes to people when you clearly don't even have time to do what they've asked you to do. And guess what? Whenever you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. And that something else just might be the very thing that you need to get done now. And there you have it. Those are my 5 habits that I use in my own life to make sure that I follow through and get things done. And I hope that this is going to help you as well. Now, you can start with a couple of them, one of them at a time, and just slowly incorporate them in your life. Or you could even just go all in and start doing all 5. I would love to know in the comments if you've tried any of these 5 habits in your life and if they worked for you, and if you've also tried other things that have helped you so much, that I want you to go ahead and comment below. Share the wealth, girl. Go ahead and subscribe so that you'll be notified when you get all the other videos. And also thumbs up this video if it helped you tremendously so that you can follow through in your day-to-day life. All right, well, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.